Hey guys, Tom here, Victory Trading. Welcome along to another video. This time I'm looking at a round figure rejection trade on the GBPUSD pair, also known as the cable. Okay, you can see at the moment I'm looking at a H1, an hourly chart. No real reason for that. I usually use the 15-minute, but I just thought I'd use the H1 for the video just to zoom out a little bit, show you a bit more background to the price action. Okay, so you may have seen my other videos. I'll leave a link in the description for the kind of explainer videos on the strategy that I'm going to use here. And I won't go into too much detail just to keep the video somewhat short and watchable. So basically, price is heading up at the moment towards the round figure of 1.29. 1.29. Okay, so what I'm going to do is look for a short-term breach of the 129 figure. Hopefully come up to around 15 pips above, which is where I'm going to set my entry limit order, which is where the crosshair is right now. 15 pips above the round figure of 129. And we're looking for basically a bit of fear to kick in, the hype of the round figure to wear off and the fear to kick in, and the price to turn around basically and head back down the way it came. Okay, so give me one moment and I'll set the order in place and I'll show you the actual order on the screen now. If you just bear with me for a brief moment. Okay guys, you can see now that the order has been placed onto the chart. You can see it's a sell limit order, and the green line of course being the entry price, which is 129.150. As I said, 15 pips above the round figure of 129. Okay, the stop loss is 30 pips above that, being at 129.45. And my profit target on this trade is 50 pips below the entry, being 128.65. Now, do you have to trade it with these exact stops and profit targets? Absolutely not. You can trade it whatever way you like. You can have a tighter profit target with a bigger lot size. You could have a bigger profit target with a smaller lot size. It's up to you. You could do a trailing stop. You could close half and move your stop to break even to get in a risk-free trade. Or you can manage it whatever way you want. So that's just the way I have kind of honed my strategy over the years. And we'll see what happens with this one. So first things first, we just need to get a fill. Get filled at the entry price of 129.15. Okay, just zoom in a little bit there. You can see price has taken a pretty good run up the last few candles. So hopefully it heads up a little bit more, breaches the round figure, a little bit of hype, and then the hype wears off and the fear kicks in up around here. Up around here. And we'll get a nice profitable trade here, taking advantage of the fear. So stay tuned guys, we'll see how it pans out over the next couple of candles and the next couple of hours, okay? Okay guys, you can see we've just been taken into the trade. The current candle has passed the sell limit order, which took us into a sell trade at 15 pips above the round figure of 1.29. So we're in the trade now. Stop loss is in place and take profit is in place, just as we talked about earlier. So now we're hoping for the hype train to kind of be derailed around this area, and hopefully price to head back down to the downside towards our profit target. So just a quick update to show you we're now officially in the trade, and I'll be keeping an eye on it from here, and we'll see how things go. Okay guys, you can see that the trade lines have disappeared from the charts, and the reason being of course that the take profit has been hit over the course of the last candle. As you can see there, a nice bearish candle heading back downwards, just as we anticipated, just as we expected, just as we planned. So that's a nice 50 pip profit in the account, and a pretty good example of the round figure rejection strategy. Okay, so again we entered up around here, which was 15 pips above the round figure, just where the crosshair is now. Okay, you can see price took a little stab upwards, didn't come quite that close to our stop loss, which was 30 pips above. So we were pretty safe throughout the whole trade. And then the hype wore off as expected. The fear kicked in as expected. Took us back down to 128.65, which is exactly what we wanted and expected. Okay, so we're out of the trade now. And that's a good example, as I said. So where do we go from here? To be honest, I'll be now keeping an eye out for another try of the round figure. And I'll probably trade the same setup again. Another sell limit at the same point over the next, probably the next 24 hours, I would say. Is that definitely going to happen? No. Is it possible? Yes, absolutely. So usually when we try it once, there's usually a second try, and then maybe the third try will be successful and the price will continue upwards. Again, that's just something that comes with experience. You'll kind of notice what happens on particular pairs and what points it happens at. Over and over again, the same patterns come up in the markets, and you can take advantage of them. So that's it for this video, guys. If you need any more information about the strategy and how it works, you can check out my other videos. I'll leave a link in the description to the other video which will explain it in more detail. And if you have any questions or concerns or comments or anything, just let me know down below in the comment section. Okay, so thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.